Thank you, Raj. Hi, Raj. Hi, Betska.
Hi.
That topic really brings so many things to mind, and particularly one one podcast I listened to yesterday by Brene Brown. She was interviewed and she was talking about belonging and how the opposite of belonging is fitting in. And so the way I perceived, or the way I took that, was the idea of belonging really is that self-commitment. It's that relationship to the self, right? What do we stand for? And that's where authenticity comes in, which is like this word that is just thrown out there. And, what does that even mean? And so when she was talking about belonging, it appeared to me, or it became clear to me, that that relationship and that commitment that we have to ourselves, meaning like we decide what's right for us, we stand up for what is right for us, and that's not in comparison with anybody else. It's not, I am right, you are wrong, or I believe this, how can you believe that? That is not the point, but to be strong and committed to stand up for how we are, what we believe in, what the structures are. And one of the examples that came up for me was that being raised in the German culture, where having 4 children, for example, is something that is very rare, and feeling like I needed to fit in certain ways, but that is all externally driven. And so standing there and saying, no, I'm committed to myself, and I made a decision that led me to 4 children, and I am not apologizing for that. I am not trying to fit in, but I am belonging to myself and what I've created and who I am and who my family is. That is what I took away from that talk. And so that, I think, that power behind being committed to ourselves and really belonging is something that is, it really was eye-opening for me. Betska, I know you have thoughts to that too. I'd be curious to hear.
Well, actually, I'd love for Raj to tell us his story first, but I'll just maybe introduce it. That this week at Raj's gym, he was named Mr. Stylish of the gym, or of the year, or something like that. He got this award. And Raj, tell us about what that felt like. What do you think was the reason for you receiving this award, and how did it feel? And the impact on others is probably more the response. But tell us more about this award.
I'm so happy and excited. I'm why I'm so happy, because I feel I am exist. I show my true honesty and identity, who I am. I'm not doing fashion for impressing other. I'm doing fashion for myself because I love fashion. I want to impress myself in the mirror. So I want to change my attire, my hair, my dress, my shoe, my band, my wristband, my watch, my other thing. So this is I'm doing for myself because I'm feeling super happy and inner happiness. So that's why I feel I'm so happy. People love me so much. Once that day when I met people, I never realized they love me so much. They care about me. They feel about me कि I'm a good person, and they feel I'm inspiring so many people because I'm so consistent in my workout, my discipline, my good nature also, because I'm very balanced person. I'm not using abusive word or bad words or degrading and grading any people just for looks. So I'm treating every people like office boy also, and each kind of, so I'm treating like they are the same people. So, and I don't know, that then I realize I'm so happy and glad. Oh my gosh, they like me, they understand my soul. That day
I
I
think
realized. And
after
then,
your courage.
yeah, and they that day I realized they also want, they said also कि I also want to do this, but they said some family issues, some other friends, some other relatives, what how they react. So they are fear about this kind of fashion. And sometimes people challenge my identity also. That is also issue. So many people.
So they were honoring you for your courage, that they wanted to be like you, like color their hair whenever
Right.
they want to, or wear vibrant colors, and dress whatever way they want to dress, right? But they didn't have the courage that you do. So you
And
are showing your true colors.
and the most important, so many people in my gym, because they don't know, they don't just look like, they know me just my appearance. So many people, the majority of, they thought I am not in corporate world. They thought I'm in some fashion industry, like I'm fashion designer. Some said I'm like some musician. Some said like I'm a modeling kind of things. But they shocked that I'm in corporate world. How? Because corporate will never accept easily my kind of person. Even if I want to work, to be very honest, if I want to looking for job, so many company want to hire, but I don't want to work because I'm running. I love my business because it's my passion. Because they want my kind of person, but some company will not hire me also because they think if I will join, so I will spoil the culture, environment, and fashion, and blah blah blah, lot of bad things. So that is the
So
everyone.
what's the message around being committed to yourself, to really, maybe I'm thinking out loud, look at yourself and what makes you happy as an individual? What color hair you want, what kind of clothing you want to wear, what kind of job you want, what kind of partner you want, how many kids you want, what kind of house you want to live in, I mean,
Yeah, listening to Raj, which I think is an amazing story, and I agree with you, Betska. I think it's the courage that people really admire
yeah.
and honor, and perhaps not just like the external, like because they want to have colored hair or they want to wear certain outfits. I think genuinely people, everybody wants to feel like they're really true to themselves, whatever that means. It could be your beliefs, it could be the way you live, it could be the things that you say and think and like or not like. So, not everybody wants to like stand out necessarily externally from their appearance, but just being true to who they are and what they want in their life, if they know what they want in their life. Right? Because we're so good in oftentimes just fitting in, and that's where the fitting in versus belonging comes back in, because we believe we have to be a certain way, like Raj
Yes,
said, within corporations sometimes, there are, I'm sure, corporations that say no, we don't want to hire anyone that's like standing out with colored hair and certain appearances that could be not so corporate perceived. But to me, the message would be to say, what do I believe in, and how can I be committed to show up as myself
yes.
and have the courage, build the courage, be afraid perhaps, but do it anyways.
And just one very quick story here is that in my business, because we have taken a real leap, we've developed something incredibly innovative for coaching and leadership. We've had many people try to shut our company down, to kill our business. Right? And I think this is an important message, that we wouldn't let them. We've done everything in our power to keep our business going because we knew the value of what our contribution to society could be. And so my message to all of you out there is, whatever you have in your business, whatever innovative thing you have in your business, believe in it, believe in yourself, and push for it. Make sure you succeed. Don't let anything get in your way. That's being committed to yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybach music.